multiple radio antennas, so that tends to get my receptors up. I would run a front brake, but I'd have to take it off the road bike. The front wheel is on, and that might be tricky because
Hey, bro,
good, how are you? That might be tricky because it might be a little longer since it's on a road bike, and it might not fit also. Alright. Nice guy. Hopefully he heard me. Wasn't expecting him to say how you doing. Sometimes I do from fellow cyclists, but you never know. Not surprised since he was like me in just casual attire. Not that surprised. And he's on a mountain bike, which look like this might be considered a gravel or commuter these days, depending on who you talk to. If I saw it right, looked like the Sorrento, but I didn't really get a good check because I was trying not to hit him and trying not to make it obvious that I couldn't stop, since there was a sheriff SUV to the left. I was gonna go today, but I might go tomorrow. Today was a good shout, but I had to get all my recycling together. From the spot that I just passed, they're closed temporarily. I found out on Friday or Saturday, so I had to go all the way across town. The prices actually might be better from what I read from people that have gone there, as well as their signs. Might be able to get $1. I don't know though. Doesn't really make sense. Instead of $1.10 or 19 for plastic or aluminum or both, which doesn't really make sense due to the fact that it says 5 cents on everything for California. So I guess I'll have to see. I think I'll do it tomorrow. So, because I have to get all my bottles and cans together, as well. I have to get my broken bike trailer together, and they're only open till 3:45. That's a factor too. The other place is only open till 4:30, but it's like 5 to 10 minutes away. The bike, depending on how I'm going and how heavy my load is, so very close. The other one's like 30 to 40 minutes, somewhere there. 25 to 35 minutes. Got here way quicker than expected. Not that I was that far away, but since I'm so used to my gear ratio not being that great since I got this bike. Back on the Chihuahua, didn't make a peep. Just heard me, came to see what was going on, saw that I was passing by on the road, and went back to whatever he or she was doing. Cute dog though. all black Chihuahua. Don't know if it got in shot or not. And on all the hills today. Guess that's what happens when I have stronger coffee, less lazy, more energy, more caffeine. I hate when I'm feeling lazy and don't want to do that little incline I just did. But as I mentioned before, it can be so awkward if I have to slow down because of traffic. Once I get to the bottom at the T, I have to turn around or walk. Turn around and get my momentum up. It's just because it's so sudden. I can't change gears. Not that bad on a geared bike, of course. But depends on the ratio for fixed and single, since it's so abrupt and kind of steep for how short it is. These dudes were here when I left like an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. The heck? I hadn't noticed the hazard light, so. Definitely not a good street to have that happen on, since the cops are always up and down here, and most people, whether they live on the street or they just use it to cut through, because it changes names like 3 or 4 times, and you can write it, take it almost all the way to Napa. It ends right before Walmart. It's just so a lot of people go like 40 to 100 miles an hour, blow through all over most of the stop signs, and even stoplights when they come up, which is also dumb. Besides not being safe, as I mentioned, cops go